Welcome to GVSU Student News. I'm Carl Accuse. Today is Saturday, November 14, 2015. Thank you for making us a part of your day. We start today's program with a story about hazing. At the home of a Walled Lake Western assistant football coach, a junior on the team was a victim of an apparent hazing incident. According to the reports, the student was tied to a pole with his mouth taped shut and was struck with pillows and sticks. As many as 5 players have been suspended and 2 coaches were fired for the incident. The case was investigated by Wixom Police and the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office. No charges were filed. Recent research shows that 40% of the students are hazed before they enter college, and 3 in 5 college students are subjected to hazing. The incident begs the questions: what is hazing, and what are the consequences for hazing?
Hazing, according to Michigan state law, is defined as an intentional, knowing, or reckless act by a person who acted alone or with others that was directed against an individual and that the person knew or should have known would endanger the physical health or safety of the individual, and that was done for the purpose of pledging into, initiation into, affiliation with, participation in, holding office in, or maintaining membership in any organization. Specific examples of this would include physical brutality, such as whipping, beating, or striking, physical activity, such as sleep deprivation, exposure to the elements, or confinement in a small space, activity that involved consumption of a food, liquid, alcoholic beverage, or other substance that subjected the individual to an unreasonable risk of harm or that adversely affected the physical health or safety of the individual, activity that induced, caused, or required an individual to perform a duty or task that involved the commission of a crime or an act of hazing. This law was created in response to an incident in 2004 that occurred in Northville, Michigan, when a student was severely injured during 8th grade hit day at football practice. 7th grade student Garret was forced to stand with his hands at his side and told not to flinch or wince as 8th graders tackled him. Garrett's ribs and legs were broken in 2 places. Prior to this incident, Michigan was one of 7 states that did not have anti-hazing laws. As of today, 6 states still do not have anti-hazing laws. There are several legal consequences that can result from hazing, depending on the severity of the crime. If the violation results in physical injury, the person is guilty of a misdemeanor punishable by imprisonment for no more than 93 days or a fine of not more than $1,000 or both. If the violation results in serious impairment of the bodily function, the person is guilty of a felony punishable by imprisonment for not more than 5 years or a fine of not more than $2,500 or both. If the violation results in death, the person is guilty of a felony punishable by imprisonment for not more than 15 years or a fine of not more than $10,000 or both.
Although the law is in place to give consequences for these incidents, hazing is a completely preventable crime. Our field reporter Adam Action caught up with legendary high school basketball coach Robert Roughhouse to discuss hazing prevention in schools. Good afternoon, Coach. Thank you for allowing us to join your practice today.
No problem.
Share with us what schools can do to prevent hazing in their programs.
First of all, eliminating hazing may seem overwhelming, but everyone can play an important role in making a positive change. There are a few key steps to make, actions to take, and make sure you do so. Notice hazing. Interpret hazing at your school as a problem. Recognize the responsibility to change it. Acquire the skills needed to take action, and then finally, go ahead and do it, baby.
Absolutely, great stuff. It is up to all of us to stop the problem. Why do you think so many schools still have a hard time eradicating the issue?
Well, there's several reasons. First of all, many schools may have a culture of denial, and they will look on hazing as harmless, will be too nervous to speak up, or feel they'll become a victim as well. Those who do speak up find that they have little or no support at times because many of these communities accept hazing as a normal part of growing up. We were all kids once. The point is there are no easy answers. It takes time to transform a culture of hazing. Many challenges will be faced, but remember that each person can make a difference. Together we can develop an effective intervention and prevention strategy to eliminate the harmful process of hazing, baby. Come on, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
It's time for the shout out. If you know the answer, shout it out.
you would like more information regarding hazing laws, hazing incidents, or hazing prevention, check the links in the bio below. Thank you for tuning in and have a great day.